Look at the title, look at the time, look at the date. It's Daniel Caesar time. I can't tell you how excited I am for Daniel Caesar music. I've had to go through this man being insulted to the highest degree, to a point where it would make you want to go back inside your mother's womb. Y'all have said disgusting, disrespectful, outright horrid things about this man's appearance for years. Before he even did the little controversy thing, y'all been insulting this man. And he's taking it in stride, in my personal opinion. This was before the Yes Jewel situation. Don't act like I forgot, because I remember very well. Incredibly disrespectful. Dare I say unforgivable. I'm here to play this new album called Never Enough. You can give your heart, life, soul, voice, body to all of these niggas, and they gonna come back at you acting like you didn't just serve them up hot fire for years.
Bro, it's me. How's your Good Friday going?
Fuck you. There's a song on here called Homosexual that I'm really trying to get into. We've already heard 3 tracks, one of which I wish I hadn't listened to yesterday.
My hair was long, but my head was low. Girl, I don't deserve you.
Guitars?
You're my saving grace, 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 grace.
Hold on.
Percocet with the legs of pro. Grace, grace, you're my saving grace.
Oh my god, that's fire! It's not even top 10 on the album either. Alright, you dick eating. You talking about top 10 on an album with 15 tracks, bro. Like, come on. You can't have a top 10 in an album with 15 tracks. Alright, choose 5 or choose 3. You don't get 10. Relax. Layering on that track is great. I feel like I'm being laid into. 100 men are just laying on me. That's what I feel like. You know what I'm saying? Stacks on stacks on stacks on stacks on stacks on stacks on stacks of voice and vocals, all combining and converging into the same, you know what I mean? And then it just flows into your ears. That's what I need. I like that. We've already heard Valentina, which is a good track. I'm gonna listen to it again just to keep the flow of the album going.
One moment of time. So late. You got a man, please understand.
Like I said, I already heard that track before. Hearing it again, and context literally changes fucking nothing for me. Like, I liked it before, I still like it now. I also don't agree with these lyrics from Daniel Caesar, because clearly he has not dealt with a woman who's had a man who felt like she was worth dying over. Like, if you're not getting death threats from her ex or from her man who thinks that he's her man but he's not, like, is the chase really worth it? Track number 3, Toronto 2014. Oh my god, a piano.
Everything is not as it seems to help me see the ones. I can hear the bells ringing, reminding us why. Me back to 2014, saw a pic this morning, far along the journey.
Daniel Caesar's voice in his songs, it's his songs, they just feel like a bright, sunny day. Such a warm, bright, sunny day. Daniel Caesar is the definition, the vocal definition of summer. I'm about to fall to my knees. Next track is Let Me Go.
I'm trying to breathe.
Wait, I heard this already, right? Let me try getting that mode with him.
Ain't gonna sleep tonight. Baby, won't you let me go?
Wait, so we've heard 4 tracks? I thought I only heard 3. Do you like me? We've heard that already.
Do you really like me? Do you really like me? Waiting, see.
I'm looking at Daniel Caesar the way them perverted aunties be looking at the random nephew they ain't seen in 12 years. I know that sound kind of crazy. Wait, hold on. You never been on that situation on that side of the spectrum. I mean the pretend aunties, the aunties that's aunties but not really auntie.
Why would you say that?
I'm saying the ones that's aunties but not really auntie. Once again, I have the same kind of feeling and emotion about that cut as I did the previous. Vibe, we're looking very consistent. I can't say there's been a cut outside of the intro that's really stood out above these first 5 in a way that gets me to say, hey, I want to go back and listen to that one most out of the as the standout. I'm already exposed. You know what I'm saying? I'm already exposed to some of these. So that's really why. That's really why. Always. If it's good, I'll get up.
Baby, there will always be.
I knew it.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh my God. You know you are.
We both know how it goes. I don't want things to change. I'll give you time and space.
stay mad at that. I feel bad for any woman, any man, because I don't know what Daniel Caesar be doing behind closed doors or nothing like that, but I feel sorry for just any partner of Daniel Caesar's, because with a voice like this, how do you really stay mad? I really enjoyed my time on that track. No, this is a cut about not being able to let go, or your refusal to let go by masking it in this admiration for your ex-lover's beauty and or connection that the two of you shared/have. So in the back of your mind, you'll always feel like you still belong together even when you're not. And that could be the case. That could be the case. With a voice like that, she gotta come back. Next track is cool.
Play it cool. Try your best to calm it down. See myself abusing thought. A nigga had no friends at all. Play it cool.
Man, eyes were starting to well up a bit on that one. So many different ways to take this track, man. It's all about self-love and self-appreciation, and while you're taking care of everybody else, don't forget to take care of yourself. Or the other way that this could be interpreted is, don't give so much to people who are so little. Because when there's nobody there, I was always raised to believe when you give too much of your mind to people, you're not going to have much left. All that energy, all that effort, all those resources, when you need something, you gonna have to count on you. Take a self-care day, man. And that was a beautiful track. And I love the strings on that song. Oh my God. Disillusioned is track number 8. I'm floating.
You find this whole life thing a drag. You think this shit's bogus. You find it all difficult.
This hook about to be crazy. I can feel it.
You're scared of it too. Couldn't help but notice you. I'm smelling the roses, looking less mad and more focused on you before.
That serpent with feet? Oh my God. Wait a minute. Are you serious? I gotta download the whole album just out of solidarity. Just out of Serpent with Feet solidarity. I knew that sounded like somebody else. Why did Serpent with Feet and Daniel Caesar not like come up on my radar? Damn, that makes so much sense.
Stay and throw that thing back. Oh, oh, don't make me wear a black. Just stay and throw that thing back. Baby,
My God, nigga got it. He got it.
Scared of it too. Scared of
That is incredible. Don't know why that didn't come up in my brain to just assume Serpent with Feet and Daniel Caesar made sense as a combo in a song. I just don't know why. Buyer's Remorse is number 9.
And what's behind those cold dead eyes? A life fingers. No, you think you got me wrapped around your fingers.
I always picture Omar Apollo over like gospel type of instrumentation for me. And this song really starts off kind of gospel-esque. It sounds like they're actually talking about the devil or Satan or some type of temptation. You think you got me wrapped around your finger. Like that is, it sounds exactly what I would hear in the church or on a gospel record. Track number 10 is Shot My Baby.
I caught my lady being untrue. Oh, what was I supposed to do?
I was joking. Like before all that stuff I said earlier, bro, about like calling the other man and like it not being really that great unless you're willing to die or kill over it. Like I was joking. Like bro, it was part of my like this might get all of it's like a part of a stand-up routine comedy act. Like I wasn't serious. On God, I wasn't serious. He on SZA type of timing.
I shot my baby down that day.
Take him to jail.
That nigga too, he stole my place. Headed downstairs to the kitchen drawer singing, yeah.
No. What is wrong with artists, bro? It's pretty good so far. But just like the Kill Bill cut from SZA, bro, you got to chill out. Also, who the fuck keeps they strapped in the kitchen drawer? interesting record from the perspective of what goes into the mind of an artist when they are able to express themselves in a way that doesn't necessarily require any kind of legal explanation. Maybe Daniel Caesar's talking like he would do this, but I'm gonna put it in the song so they can't really get me in case I do or I really want to. We looking at you, we paying attention to you, we see you, and fucking says that you not slick, you not low. I like this song, but for the content that's within the song, I don't think it is good enough to justify or distract from you murdering two niggas. Payoff at the end, I think the guitar should have been far more climactic. Personally, I think you could have got someone like Andrew Watt to play out that last bit of the guitar and really set you up for success. It really does feel like a cut that you would put at the end of a hack and slash film. It definitely should have been at the end of that one movie where they eat each other. That movie was garbage. Pain is inevitable. Love the violins. Love the violins. Love the bass guitar. Love the Daniel.
Boy who can't hear must feel. And I'm in need of a damn. Against my better judgment, I agree to something too deep to turn back. Nobody wants to.
Feeling a lot of Frank Ocean. Homosexual.
But you found someone else. 'Cause I know you like it nasty. Can't get that you pay.
Why that started off kind of like a little Brian McKnight. Started off a little Brian McKnight, little Jagged Edge kind of type thing.
Does you see me everywhere? That doesn't help.
Oh.
Sitting in my hotel, just scrolling, and I noticed that your page on private. Why you hide?
I mean, it's cool. Like he chilling. Like I think the track is amazing. Like I would never like be caught fangirling over some shit. Like I already knew, like, you know, that's fucking insane. Why the transitions on this album just so great? They're so smooth. They're so loose and fluid. They don't even need a stop and a start. They just go. I want to hip roll so bad. Vince Van Gogh.
Psilocybin is hitting.
I'm a handsome Charlie Manson.
The last track, which isn't the last track, is Superpowers. Next track after that is Unstoppable.
Do you even know how to wield them? All God's children are special, but not like you. Your head to the sky. Saying with your mind is working, but I'm gonna buy you that Birkin.
Oh yeah, I forgot he said that.
Who gon' stop we? We're unstoppable. Sweet, sweet love. Sweet loving, baby.
The way he ends some of his like vocal lines, and I haven't felt this way the whole album listen, but I really do get very small flashes of Miguel every so often when he's singing. It's not entirely like the case fully, but I don't know, maybe it's the way he ends some of his notes. I just hear it just barely every now and again, and it really puts me in good spirits because I haven't heard Miguel make any like notable music in a while, you know what I mean?
You think you got me, but you lost me.
Tying it all up together. Now, while it's not outside of boundary territory or out of body for him to go down this direction, in the midst of adversity, in the face of controversy, in the face of an album, a sophomore record that didn't necessarily stand up to his debut, Floridian, what he decided to do was to focus and lock in the studio and not try to get clicks by making songs about other artists and shit like that, like other artists that we know and don't love. It was a little dark, actually a lot of dark. He was murdering people on this album. I don't know why. Don't know why that was his aesthetic this time. Maybe he wanted to go a little bit, edgier with it. Fine. Frank Ocean does not have real estate over this sound. While introducing some of it, there are people out there that will, run with the aesthetic a little bit. And Daniel Caesar still has such a strong voice, and Daniel Caesar still has a strong enough and a unique enough voice to be able to put that lane on his back a little bit and carry the torch. The public perception and opinion of Daniel Caesar at this point is just so harsh for something that I don't feel like deserves that type of criticism. I just don't. So when he was talking on those tracks about Love Yourself and about, the Vince Van Gogh track, I feel like where he's coming from is just being from a place of being misunderstood. Even though he wasn't misunderstood with his commentary, he just was completely fucking wrong. That's okay. It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to be wrong and to reflect. I definitely enjoy this way more, and I think it's way more interesting than Case Study 1 and way more resourceful than that previous record. Granted, that last record was far more bare bones, so, maybe that was an intentional stylistic choice, maybe it wasn't, but those are the reasons why I enjoy this one more.